Hello everyone, this is Dow here with basically a very long overdue video blog. Well, it is basically anyway, but I've done several in between the period from once the last did one. But the thing is, they just so go on, which this would probably well, and then just can't be bothered uploading it. Then just don't know why. So basically, I have a lot of stuff to talk about, so this could be really long video blog though, but I'll just try to keep some things to a minimum now anyway, and before I sort of, ramble on once again. Um, well, the last one I did was back in the end of December now, so it's basically been nearly 2 months now. Um, well, 2 months tomorrow actually, so it has, since I did an actual video blog properly. This is going to be uploaded. So anyway, I have to go back to sort of January now and go through the stuff now here and talk about the games. Well, back in January there was a few big games that came out now which I got, and the ones that I was getting were Bayonetta, of course, and Mass Effect 2, which I've completed both of them. Bayonetta, basically, if I was just done it more recent after beating it, I probably could spend 10 minutes talking about that game, because it's just so fantastically fun to play. Though it just has sort of really cool gameplay. So it does. The graphics are just the same set as like the Devil May Cry and that there. But the gameplay, not just the over-the-top zaniness, craziness with the torture attacks and things like that now, just make it that better, in my opinion, than DMC or something like Ninja Gaiden or whatever. And it has that nice level of challenge as well, which it doesn't make you really go pull out of your hair in frustration now, like they say something like again Ninja Gaiden does now. Whereas it just has that nice level of challenge now, whereas some parts would be pretty hard to get past, while other parts like more easy and just sort of you just run along like that there pretty much with no problem. The bosses in that game are just quite epic indeed as well now. Excuse me for a moment. Right, I don't know if you heard that there buzzing noise. There was a little wee buzzing noise, which is basically the alarm clock back there. Just so bloody annoying now. But anyway, back to Bayonetta with the bosses. As I said, they're pretty epic in this here. Like the last boss in it is a very cool boss. So a bit on the easy side though on the difficulty. Like I played on normal difficulty now. But I'm sure it'll be a lot tougher now in the harder difficulties, which I probably may or may not do. Just depends if I want to sort of get in a frustrated state now, which chances are I won't be, because frustration and me don't go completely well. Well, it do go well when I do it though, but I don't like doing it, so I do, and so I don't. But that's all I have to talk about with Bayonetta. It's a brilliant game. It's definitely my favourite game this year thus far. We're already 2 months in, of course, but it's going to be a hard game to top, in my opinion. Mass Effect 2, a lot of people were really looking forward to this game, myself included. I'm one of those ones who thought the first one could have been better. Like it was a great game, but I just expected something more from it. There was things that let it down, like the whole boring ass sort of planets which looked the same, and the whole basically the same side quests. That you had like different side quests, but they pretty much took place in the same set of corridors, rooms. Basically, the whole different planets just looked the same, just with a different color and coating, really, whatever. Just really got boring after a while. But all the other parts, apart from maybe the Mako, were great though. Like the shooting though was a bit but has been very much improved in this one now, and it's a better overall package now. Just the game is a lot more refined now, and therefore it just makes it a better adventure then, for people who like them kind of games. Um, I did most of the side quests anyway. I didn't do all of them. Like there's some of the ones I didn't do all of the the N7 those ones, the actual little side quests you do by going to certain obscure planets or whatever. Um, but I did most of the stuff I would like. I did all the Lordy missions and things like that now, and I got through the game without any of my teammates dying on me now. So I got that achievement. But it was a brilliant game though. Just the whole depth to it though. But you don't expect anything less from BioWare though. They just really make a world you just get so engrossed in though, and just the lore and like the depth of all the stuff that's surrounding it, like all the various information about the different races and planets out there. Like I don't really wouldn't really be into that stuff now, but for some people who really would like to know the whole history of like different races and like the whole information about that kind of stuff, is just basically to be right at home with that kind of stuff. It's like the same with that there and Dragon Age Origins and most other previous BioWare RPGs as well. But it was a brilliant game though, and I'm very much looking forward to the third one now. It's going to be really really good. I've finished a few other games now. Like as I said, this is something as well I want to do over the next sort of several this year. Is I want to complete at least 50 games by the end of the year, and at the moment I'm on 7, which could be 8 by the end of the day because I'm playing something at the moment. Well, not now, but I'm playing something at the moment which is pretty short anyway. Which therefore that'll be another game. But I'm not going for just like short games now, of course. Like Mass Effect's not a short game. Well, it is for people who just rush through it though. But I spent like 36 hours, I think overall on it, around 36, 37 hours. So that was, which is great though anyway. But some people probably just spent much through it though, and probably maybe could have done probably about 15, 20 hours perhaps, because they just rushed through it and did no side quests whatsoever, didn't do any of the loyalty missions or anything like that. Now just to extend their play time, they just wanted to be sort of one of the first to finish the game. And I just hate that there now. I hate people who rush through games like that now. I'm a person who rather takes their time with the game and just sort of try to explore most nooks and crannies of like the world or whatever, rather than just going rushing. Because basically, if you just rush through the game, you're not going to get half the stuff in the game that if you just took your time with it though. And there is people out there just rather rush through it and just be one of the first to complete it or whatever, which I just think is just stupid though. You're not going to get the full enjoyment out of the game at the end of the day now. But as I said, that's pretty much all it was from January. But as I said, I was trying to finish games, and I finished 7 thus far. Mass Effect and Bayonetta were 2 of them. Other ones were 50 Cent, Blood in the Sand. DJ Hero, I finished all the mixes in medium difficulty. Sonic Rush Adventure, that's what, 5 now. I forget what the other 2 are now. Oh man, I actually do forget what the other 2 now are. Dante's Inferno, which I'll talk about in just a few moments, and I can't think of the other one now, so I can't. I'll probably let you know anyway. But let's cut it off here now, and I'll talk about Dante's Inferno in the next part. So stay tuned.